Welcome back to teleSUR English, and we go now to the Middle East once again, to the occupied Palestinian territories after a new set of attacks from Iran on occupied territories. Let's see images from just moments ago. We are looking at the skyline of the occupied territories. These are images from just moments ago as a new missile attack was registered as the Iranian self-defense operation True Promise 3 continues. This operation that has set itself to respond to the Zionist aggression that began on June 13th. Just moments ago, sirens sounded across the Palestinian occupied territories and different attacks were registered. In particular, attacks over Haifa were registered with explosions, also a big plummet of smoke. We're looking at action over the sky as once again Iranian missiles are overpassing the air defense systems that the Zionist entity has in place. We're looking at their action in the sky. We've also been seeing images of their impacts on the ground. Let's recall this is just from moments ago as missile sirens continue to ring in many sites across occupied Palestine, according to local sources, indicating a new wave of attacks coming from Iran, a new wave of this Operation True Promise 3, the operation that's a retaliatory attack after the Zionist aggression, the attacks that were unprovoked and launched on June 13th from Israel on Iranian territory, leaving over 230 people dead, targeting not only military and nuclear facilities, but also residential areas. And after that moment, Iran vowed to respond through its different authorities, from the president to the foreign minister to the Ayatollah, the supreme leader of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who vowed the Iranian nation would respond in self-defense. And from that moment on, we've been seeing these Operation True Promise 3 continue to launch its different waves of attacks, targeting strategic facilities across the Israeli state. In this case, we're looking at images from different locations. Haifa in particular, we're registering different explosions, targets, plummets of smoke that were seen across the skylines as a result of this retaliatory strike. Also, images of a building in Tel Aviv. This is information that is coming minute to minute. We are reporting live in teleSUR English, following the situation and how it unfolds in the Middle East after the recent escalation of violence. So latest reports from local news outlets are registering a building in Tel Aviv that was struck in the aftermath of Iran's retaliatory strike. Also, different news outlets are reporting videos capturing, as the ones that we are seeing on screen, the action of the Iranian missiles arriving to the Zionist entity. Also looking at images that are showing the impact of the missiles over Haifa. Different videos capturing that moment, the moment in which an Iranian missile hit a position in Haifa. Let's recall that just days ago, that is one of the videos precisely showing the plummet of smoke, also different impacts across the territories. Let's recall that Haifa was one of the areas targeted during the past days, in particularly a power plant, also an oil refinery plant, plants that in some cases have shut down both partially and completely following the destruction, the consequences left by this impact. These power plants have been targeted at strategic sites in this exchange of fire. Let's recall, we're looking at images. We're seeing the skyline live, and also images captured from just moments ago as another wave of attacks on the Zionist entity, the occupied Palestinian territories, are registering this missile action coming from Iran as part of the Operation True Promise 3. We were saying missile sirens continuously ring in many sites across the occupied Palestine. Also, air raid sirens blaring in Abibim and Yiron, northeast occupied Palestine. We're going over the latest updates from different news outlets, going over what is happening at this moment. We also had images of the different impacts, the reaction of the people, the sirens blasting, and this is just another update as we continue to monitor the situation minute to minute from teleSUR English, as we have been doing so since June 13th. We will continue to bring you all the updates on this and other topics. Stay tuned with teleSUR English as we continue to follow the information.